All right, cool. What's up, guys? It's Spooky. I'm here with UltraDavid, who came all the way out from West Coast, chilling
Hey.
with us for a little bit.
How's it going?
What's up, UltraDavid? How you feeling, man?
I'm good. A little tired. Been traveling since 5 a.m. my time, so.
Cool. All right. So, actually to the East Coast, you're actually not very familiar to most of the players out here. Most of the guys don't know you that well.
Sure.
So
yeah.
can you tell us a little bit about your history in the fighting game community?
I came in 2002 playing Super Turbo.
Mm-hmm. ST, the OG game.
Yeah. Just the campus arcade I was at, it was there, and a couple guys were playing it, so I got in there. I switched over to Third Strike, unfortunately. I wasted, quite a few years of my life on that game. But, yeah, especially because I was using Q, and it was terrible. So, yeah, nobody knew
So
me.
ST3S.
Yeah,
those
ST
are your
then
main
3S. Yeah.
Got you. So you went to a lot of events on the West Coast back then, right? Like where you going to Evo and all the good stuff?
I went to Evo until it moved out of LA.
Mm-hmm.
And then I moved to DC for a few years in 2005.
Got you.
So I was in the Maryland, Virginia scene for a little while. Played Third Strike out there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, who plays Third Strike out in Maryland? Like, is Exodus from out there?
Yeah, Exodus is from out there. Eric Kim is from out there, and Eric Lee, and
Devil Jin and his
Devil
brother.
Jin is from out there. Yeah, his brother.
Yeah,
Sure.
I actually know a few of the Third Strike heads from out there, but I didn't know that you were playing back then with them.
Yeah. I mean, I used Q, and I wasn't very good anyway, so it's
Got you.
wasn't a known guy.
All right. So one of the other things that's really interesting is kind of a subject on SRK all the time is your job as a lawyer. People ask questions about this stuff all the time. You're always in the CatCard channel talking about it.
Yeah.
So can you elaborate on that a little bit more, because it's kind of a subject that everybody has questions about?
I went to Georgetown for my JD and specialized in copyright law, and then I went to UCLA for a year to specialize in entertainment and media law and policy. And now I kind of do some freelance work for some people online if they need some help with entertainment or copyright or contract law. I help them out, and I was also just hired at Activision Blizzard as a legal policy analyst. So I'm gonna be a lobbyist basically.
I got you. Yeah, that's why we got him, man. He's gonna take care of the CatCards for us.
So soon we're gonna see UltraDavid on the front of Game Politics.
That'd be sweet. Yeah.
Whatever, man. Whatever works. So Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 4 is the big game right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, as we know, you're pretty much known as a Hakan guy in Street Fighter 4. Do you actually play a lot of matches with him?
I mean, the thing is because nobody else plays Hakan, and early on, I figured out some shenanigans for him and put them online. People see that, and for a long time, I didn't really play much of Super at all.
Gotcha.
The last month or so, I've been playing more, but I'm still not playing all the time. Maximum is 2 nights a week.
Right. So Hakan really is your main. That's actually your main character.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I got you. That's cool. One of the big things I saw, and Tinchi kind of discovered this as well, was the focus cancels that Hakan has. That's actually a big subject because even though Hakan's still known as pretty much one of the trash tier characters of the game, it still gives him kind of an interesting situation. He can wake up into normals and have invisibility behind him, do some strange stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's trash tier at all.
I got you. So you actually you think he's good?
Nah, in between those two.
Got you.
I think he's probably low tier or low mid tier, but in this game, I think that means you're competitive.
I see. That's cool. So Hakan's getting a lot of changes in Super. Have you been keeping in touch with those?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So what do you think about the changes? Because this is something that a lot of people want to ask you about. Actually.
Yeah, right. So I almost think that they went a little overboard because none of us Hakan players are very good with him. Even now, there's a ton of stuff left to learn about how he works in 4 and his matchups and stuff.
Got you.
So I think maybe Capcom went a little bit
overboard.
They think he's worse than I think he actually is.
Got you. Yeah, one of the changes I didn't really understand. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. One of the things they talked about was him being able to combo light kick into oil.
Yeah.
Is and they mentioned an oil extension he's getting. Does that mean that he's able to combo into oil into the extension, or is he going to be able to combo short repeatedly?
So there are two things. Standing short becomes cancelable. It's not now. And also you can combo into slide when he's oily, which you can't now from light attacks because the slide starts up faster.
Got you.
And then also, I think you might also be talking about after a slide, you can now do a kick follow-up instead of the punch follow-up.
Yeah, and
a kick
you get
follow-up
oil
makes you wake up with oil. Yeah,
I got you. All right, cool.
I mean, it's actually really nice, the light kick thing, because it gives him a hit confirm into slide, which he doesn't have now. So it's a big change, actually.
All right, cool. All right, guys, so what we're going to do at this time is we're going to give the stream monsters some opportunity to ask some questions. So if you guys in the stream chat have any questions for UltraDavid, one of the West Coast specialists, feel free to throw it in there. We'll give it a couple of seconds to pop in. In the meantime, what are your future plans as far as the game goes? Are you gonna play some more Super when Hakan drops and gets a little bit better? You're gonna stick to it, you think?
Yeah, totally. I think he's a really fun character, really interesting. And since he's gonna be better, I think he'll be like a lot more competitive.
Cool. So, all right. So first question we got on the stream. Bushin Ryukat asks, who does Hakan match up well with?
Well, yeah, so one of the issues is that Hakan players haven't really gotten good enough with him to be certain about his matchups. I think that he probably does well against Blanca. And in talking and playing with Shiggle BMX, Blanca on the West Coast, he also thinks that Hakan probably beats Blanca.
Is favorable in a Blanca matchup.
Yeah. A couple of other things, like I think he probably goes even with Cammy. That's like the character I play against the most is James Chen's Cammy. I think that's pretty much even. I think it's pretty much even against a lot of the cast. So, I'm not sure that he has too many winning matchups, but definitely a lot of even ones.
I see. That's good. I mean, it's good to study the matchups, that sort of thing. One of the big things that we have going on the East Coast right now that everybody complains about is that the joke is Counter Fighter 4.
Yeah.
Got a lot of people that are actually not willing to learn the matchups and would rather take the favorable matchups and just play it out that way. So that's interesting to talk about matchups directly and being willing to work out the good matchups as well as the bad matchups.
Yeah, I mean, frankly, I think the East Coast is kind of ridiculous about this.
Definitely. And I think that's kind of an ST attitude also. There's ST players who are willing to go multiple characters, but you also have the guys that are character specialists, and usually these are guys that are low tier players. You got like the T-Hawk players that are willing to stick to T-Hawk. You got Komodo Blanca who pretty much goes in with just Blanca all day every day. So
but I mean, I think it's a little different because ST has actually really bad matchups. Some of the matchups are really bad, but I think those are really few in Super. There's only a couple matchups where I think it's like 8-2 and like just a few that are 7-3. I think for the most part it's like between 4-6 and 6-4.
Got you.
And that's not a counter match.
Gotcha. Okay, so we got another question from Kirby. If you could play another character in Super other than Hakan, who would you pick?
Probably Dalsum.
Dalsum?
Yeah.
Got you. Cool.
Yeah, I think I really like traps. And I like setting up traps with Dalsum. Yeah, okay. I like trapping people. Wait.
You like traps? No, you got it.
I like to force people into bad situations.
You into Mayo Police, bro? You like
Yeah, all right.
All right, guys. So So that's UltraDavid. Once again, he's gonna be here pretty much for the day anyway. So you guys can talk to him some more, chat with him. He'll jump on the mic and talk to you guys. But I just wanted to conclude this. It's something we're gonna throw up on YouTube.